gorgeous Virgos. It is lovely to be back with you. This is Debs, and this, of course, is your reading for September 2024. Now, Virgo, all I saw in meditation was someone who was looking at a stack of boxes. They were sitting on one box and they were looking at a load of boxes in front of them, thinking, okay, I've got everything together now. Everything's in one place. It's sort of right in front of me. What do I want to do with this? Where can I take this? Could I build on this? Should I keep this as a whole? Or should I try and break this into pieces? What's the right thing to do? You're in a deeply contemplative frame of mind at the moment, Virgo. I don't feel as if you're ready to just jump forward, but I do feel, Virgo, you're wanting to put some kind of plan together. Maybe for early next year, even, it is what I'm hearing. Because whatever this pertains to be, Virgo, it's going to shift you forward quite fast. I'm now seeing somebody rolling downhill on one of these polystyrene balls. You know, you climb into this polystyrene ball, it's all padded on the inside, and somebody pushes you and you sort of cartwheel down a hill, but it's you in a ball. You may feel that once you get this ball rolling, it's going to take off extremely quickly. So you're really conscious that you want this to be well planned out before you actually start this. Yes. So, Virgo, let's get into this and see what this is all about. We will see. The deck that I'm using is the Vintage Tarot. Everything, as you know, guys, is down below. If you'd like to book a private reading, my website's there. If you'd like to see the decks I use, they're listed. And, of course, the link to join the channel if you'd like to see more videos. So, my lovely Virgos, it may be a relatively quiet September, because you're planning something. You're planning something pretty major. So Archangel Michael, thank you for joining us. This is the reading for my Virgos, September 2024. Why do I want to keep calling you Leo? You may have a strong Leo placement. You could be thinking of a Leo. Okay. Yes. Somebody is thinking to themselves, do I divide this up and do something with each part, or do I keep it together? It could be financial, it could be actual products, it could be pieces of information. You know, do I put all this information together and maybe do something with all that information together? You know, it could be you thinking, well, I want to do a course. Do I use all the information I've got and try and find one course which takes in everything that I've learned, everything that I've achieved, everything that I've experienced? Or do I do 3 small courses, right? Do I divide it up? Something like that. Yes, Virgo, you're thinking about, Michael's now showing me a pie graph, you know, like a circle that's divided up into segments. Do I keep it as a whole, or do I split it off somehow? Okay. Do you call it a pie graph, pie diagram? P-I-E, pie diagram. Okay. You're very logical when you're thinking, Virgo, but I'm not surprised, right? You're an earth sign. Okay, I'm now hearing I've got one chance and one chance only. So whatever this is, Virgo, you can't repeat this, you can't duplicate this. Once you've used this information, these items, this money, that's sort of it, it's done. So this is very important. Okay, 7 of Pentacles. So Virgo, you're looking at savings. You could have been saving for 7 years, or you're looking at the past. It may be, Virgo, that in the past there were a few wasted opportunities, things you could have done, but you didn't. There may be a certain amount of regret. If I'd done it that way, I would have achieved more, or I would have made more money. This is you, Virgo, maybe looking at an amount of money in your bank account thinking, wow, you know, if I'd invested this money in the past, I would have made a lot more, but I chose not to. So whatever you're doing now, Virgo, you're wanting to make sure that this is going to reap rewards. This could be you thinking, well, I spent money on that course and that course, but actually it came to nothing because I realized I wasn't that interested anymore. So if I now undertake a new course of study, it has to be perfect for me. I'm not going to waste the money again, that sort of thing. Interesting, guys. 5 of Cups. Virgo, try not to sit feeling disappointed about the past. There is a little sense of woulda, coulda, shoulda. I should have done this. I should have done that. I shouldn't have wasted the opportunity. I shouldn't have spent the money. But Virgo, you can't go back. You can't go back. So what you're doing now is you're looking at what you have right in front of you, whether these are actual items or whether this is money or products, whatever this is, research, experience. You're looking at what's right in front of you, what you've got, and you're needing to make a serious decision. In the past, the 6 of Wands. Virgo, there may have been a sense that you felt very successful in the past. It may be that you felt you did the right thing in the past. I'm hearing the right thing for everyone else, not necessarily the right thing for me. Okay, so you may have been under pressure to follow a certain path, a path that everyone else felt you should be moving down. So you did it, you felt successful, people were pleased with you, they put you on a pedestal. And in the past, you felt that it was right. You felt, okay, well, this is what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm hearing but, okay. Knight of Pentacles. But Virgo, it was very, very slow going. The Knight of Pentacles was a certain amount of success. If this is you, for instance, building a business, you started a business, it was what other people felt you should do, but you didn't actually make that much money. You were disappointed. And you may have thought to yourself, well, if I did what I felt I wanted to do to begin with, I would have got much further. I would have produced more revenue. I would have achieved more, but you didn't. Again, a small amount of success, but it was really slow going, quite painful, you know. In your thoughts now, Ace of Swords. All right. Virgo, it's almost as if you've wiped the slate clean. You've got a new opportunity right in front of you. You've got the vehicle you need to take this forward. What you're thinking about is, I'm not going to waste it this time. I'm going to be super careful with this new opportunity to move forward. In the immediate future, the King of Wands. So Virgo, you're coming through as a masculine. This is you taking action. Now you could have Aries, Leo or Sag in your chart, predominantly Leo because I keep hearing Leo. Now I don't know, you could be wanting to go into partnership with a Leo. There's a strong Leo correlation here. In your fears, Page of Swords, fearing this isn't going to work, or fearing someone's going to give you a big pushback, or fearing that there's going to be a difficult message of truth and you're going to have to think about something else. You're a bit nervous about that. Because I feel, Virgo, that whatever you've got in your mind, percolating in your mind, you're nearly there in terms of what you've decided to do. You're nearly there. You're sort of fine-tuning in your mind. And so it would be a little bit disappointing if this plan that is developing in your mind doesn't work out. You're sort of keeping your fingers crossed that people are going to play ball and that this is going to be successful. In the environment, Virgo, is the Page of Pentacles. Whoever is in your environment, Virgo, is asking you to consider playing small. Virgo, do you really want to do this? It's going to take a lot of money. It's going to take a lot of energy. It's going to be a lot for you to cope with. Whoever this is with the Page of Pentacles is sort of saying, no, Virgo, I mean, this is you thinking of investing all of your money into one scheme. This is somebody who's saying, no, Virgo, I think that's a bit risky. No, why don't you invest 10% of this in this scheme and see how it goes? But Virgo, this isn't going to sit well with you because you're sitting in the energy of, I go big or I go home, right? I put everything I have into this or I don't do it at all. Yeah. Because I feel, Virgo, you played small in the past to placate other people, to make sure you didn't scare other people, and you didn't come up with very much. It didn't give you the result that you wanted. I'm hearing small fry. Wow, is that all I've got? This is you, symbolically, Virgo, making a makeshift fishing rod, right? It was cheap and cheerful. You went fishing and you only caught a couple of tiny fish. This is you thinking to yourself, in the past, if I'd actually bought a professional fishing rod and had the information I needed, where to go, how to do this, I would have caught hundreds of fish, but I didn't. So with somebody moving towards you in the immediate future saying, oh no, Virgo, I think this is a bit risky, you're ignoring that. In a charming way, in a polite way. Well, I'm so sorry, says Virgo, that you feel that way, but I have other plans. You're sort of turning your back on this person because what you're looking at is, again, I've got to put everything into this or I don't do it at all. This is someone who's simply wanting you to play safe, but Virgo, I think the days of playing safe are over. In your hopes, the sun. Strange Leo energy. Virgo, you're simply hoping to move into the energy of expansion and growth and extreme happiness. This could be you talking to a friend of yours about purchasing a property abroad, right? For instance. And this is this friend of yours saying, well, Virgo, do you really want to do that? I mean, maybe we should think about timeshares. Maybe we could put a small amount of money as an investor into a 4-bed property where, you know, the costs are halved. You know, there are 4 people paying the bills, 4 people splitting the mortgage. And this is you saying, no. No, I don't want to do that. I'm sorry. Even if I have to buy a rundown property and do it up myself, I want to put everything into this because I want to be the one that reaps the rewards. I don't want to split it out to lots of different people. I don't want to feel as if I'm partly there but not fully there. No. Virgo, you're very strong in what you want. In the outcome, the Hermit, yes. Yes. Virgo. What you're realizing is time is moving forward extremely quickly. You may look back and think, where the hell did the last 10 years go? So I may be dealing with a Virgo who's slightly older, or you may be in your 30s and look back and think, wow, you know, I still feel as if I'm 20. What happened? You're realizing, okay, I'm hearing the words, time waits for no man. Time is ticking on all the time, right? All the time. You can't stop time. And what you're thinking about is, I either go for an extreme amount of happiness and put everything into it, or I don't bother at all. Because you played small in the past, you did what other people wanted you to do, but you didn't reap a lot from it. And this is you feeling very disappointed. I wish I hadn't have gone to various people for advice and guidance when none of them, what you're realizing now, none of them were the type of people who would say, go for it. When none of them were the sort of people who would say, Virgo, that's a bit of a waste. If you've got this much, go for that, right? You didn't get that advice in the past. So you may have felt that whatever you put time, energy, money into just disintegrated into thin air. It didn't bring a sizable return. It didn't actually create what you wanted to create in the past. This is you, for instance, putting, I don't know, $100 into 10 different investment companies. And this is you thinking, well, that was a waste of money. Because what? I've earned a couple of dollars. That's it. That's it. Whereas if you put 1,000 into one particular fund that you were pretty damn sure was stable, you would have earned a lot more. You're thinking about this. Again, Virgo, it could be so many different things. Clarification for you. 3 of Pentacles, yeah. You may be seeking advice from people about this. And then, Virgo, you're going to take charge. It's as if, why have I been messing around with a little bit of this and a little bit of that? No. I want to go for something major here. You're telling yourself it's time. In the environment, yeah, is somebody a little bit nervous? Ooh, Virgo, 4 of Pentacles, are you sure you want to do that? I wouldn't do that if I were you. You're turning your back, Virgo. It's as if, yeah, you're just sat in a lot of fear. It may well be, Virgo, this is someone who faced a lot of financial loss in the past, and they are simply wanting you to be careful. But you're not in that mindset, Virgo. It's as if you've blown that out the window. No, not playing small anymore. No. It's a little bit risky. You know it is a bit risky. But there's a ball of excitement growing within you, Virgo, that you could actually do this. The Moon. Whoever this person is in the environment, Virgo, they're sat in a lot of fear. Now, guys, this could be your parent who sees you forking out a lot of money on something and they're freaking out, okay? This could be your partner, Virgo, and you're saying to your partner, you know what, rather than investing 10% of this in something really small, I think I want to invest all of it. Let's do it. And your partner's about to have a heart attack. Oh my gosh, all our savings. You really want to do this? What if it doesn't work out? Maybe we should pull back. Maybe we should delay. I'm really stressed about this. Virgo, you're calming this person down, but you are turning your back on their suggestion of giving a little bit, just a little tiny bit. You're thinking no, because it's not actually going to make any difference at all. Now, Virgo, they could be in a frame of mind where they are, I've got to say, a little bit stingy. They could be the sort of person that would say to you, oh no, get the cheapest brand you can find. Whereas what you're thinking about is, yes, but it's disgusting. It tastes horrible. I don't like the cheapest brand. It's not made well. It's not good quality. Yes, Virgo, but it's very, very cheap, right? We need to be careful, Virgo. And this is you thinking, yeah, to hell with that. to hell with that. This is someone who may say to you, you could be buying a car. And what they're saying is, look, we need to get a second-hand car. Let's not buy a new car. And let's get a really small car that's cheap to run. And this is you thinking, no, I want to buy a rundown Bentley that I can do up. it's going to be worth far more, and it's going to be much more exciting. This person would think that is ridiculous. So you've got two people here with different mindsets. You understand where they're coming from. You do. They're just sat in a bit of worry. But what you're looking at is you played it really small in the past, and you are absolutely not doing that again. It's as if I've got my one chance now for going big on this, and I'm going to do it. Underneath the deck, Virgo, we have the Two of Wands. Yeah. This is you, perhaps in life review. This could be a little bit of midlife crisis. What have I done in the last 20, 30 years? Oh my goodness, okay, I need to do something major now. Almost before it's too late. You have two paths in front of you. You could either put a little bit of what you have into something, but you know, even though it would be safe, it's not going to give you what you really want. It's not going to give you a decent return. It's not going to be something you're excited about. You know, you're not overly thrilled. Whereas a second option fills you with a sense of excitement. Oh my goodness, if I put everything into this, be major. Yes, it's much more exciting, but there is an element of risk. There is an element of risk. If I put everything into this and it doesn't work out, I've lost it all. The Death card, case in point. I'm either going to crash and burn, or it's going to change my life. Scorpio energy. Ace of Pentacles. So, I don't know, Virgo, you could be thinking of uprooting and moving. Or you could be playing around with what to do with a sizable amount of money. What should I do with this? I don't want to play small. I want something major out of this. What can I do with this? So, my lovely Virgos, this could simply be you wanting to invest a certain amount of money in the way that you want to. Could very well be that. But let's get into this and see how this pans out. So here's you, my lovely Virgos, sat looking at the past mistakes. I shouldn't have frittered away my money, putting a little bit here, a little bit there, a little bit in something else, because it didn't actually bring me what I needed. There was no decent return. It was too little. I wasted money. This is you thinking, I shouldn't have fed a little bit of money into 10 different investment plans. What a waste. I should have taken a bit of a risk and put all of the money into something that would have brought me a lot more revenue. But you didn't. You're a little bit annoyed with yourself about that. I should have really thought this through. I didn't think this through. I should have done. What a waste. You're annoyed. But it might be, Virgo, that in the past your hands were tied, or somebody else was sort of controlling you, or somebody else was feeding you, you know, guidance here. Maybe someone who was a little bit reticent to spend any money, and you thought, okay, I took their advice, but actually it didn't bring me what I needed. You felt good because people applauded you for following their guidance. Oh, well done, Virgo. You're doing what we said you should do. Good, good, good. But it was so slow going, Virgo, and you didn't get a lot back. It didn't come to much, and it might have been 20 years in the making. And this is you looking back thinking, oh, that was a waste of time, waste of money, not doing that again. So this is what you're looking at now. All right, well, I've got all of this together. It could be financial. You may be pulling in money from various different investments and then pooling it all together. This is what I've got. I don't want to make the mistake I made in the past. No. So what are you thinking about, Virgo? Yeah, you want something to come of this. With the King of Pentacles, this is your chance, Virgo, of making a fair amount of money, I feel. If you play your cards right, If in the nicest sense, Virgo, you disregard what this person is saying, because they're just sitting in terror, fear, that it's all going to come to nothing. But you're very intelligent here, Virgo. I'm dealing with somebody who is either older or somebody mature of mind. You know what you're doing, and you may have done a lot of research. I want to make this money work for me. Magician, Virgo, Scorpio, Gemini. You're trying to manifest yourself sitting in the King of Pentacles. You think you can do this. You think you can do this. Yes. And you're very excited about this. This is a seed, an idea that's building in your mind that you're looking forward to putting into progress. But again, Virgo, you're not doing it quite yet. It's as if you want to check out the pitfalls, you want to look at the pros and cons. You may even decide to put some sort of small safety net under you, right? This could be something like insurance. But the seed is building in your mind and there's a sense of excitement. Virgo, the Hierophant. When you implement this plan, you're going to be following the steps that you need to take to the letter. First of all, I need to do that, then I need to do this, and then I need to make sure that is all locked down, and then I need to seek guidance relating to that particular thing, and then I'm going to go. You're not rushing this, Virgo, because I get for some of you, this may be second time lucky, and you're not wanting to mess around as you did in the past. Even though you made other people happy in the past, Virgo, it didn't actually benefit you. Yeah, the Hangman. Virgo, you're looking at 10, 20 years into the future. 10, 20 years into the future. I want to make sure that this reaps rewards. I'm not messing around anymore. I'm not sitting in fear that I'm going to lose a little bit of money. No, I'm going to do everything I can to make this work. You're looking down at something, looking at a bird's eye view. This is you thinking, for instance, well, I could buy a second-hand little tiny electric car, but I think if I could afford to buy a Bentley that needs a little bit of tinkering here and there, oh, wow, I would have that Bentley for the next 10, 20, 30 years. And if I then sold it on, it would hold its value. You're thinking in that way. Quality, not quantity, Virgo, are the key words here. So in the past, guys, with the Six of Wands, I felt as if other people were happy with what you did. It may have benefited other people. You played small because whoever you were connected to in the past, you knew would have a complete freak out if you did anything major. So you played it small, or you helped someone, you did the right thing, but you got nothing from it. You got nothing from it. Is what I'm getting. Yeah. Five of Pentacles. I mean, you did what you should do in the past. You helped other people, or you followed your parents' advice, or you listened to someone who said, oh, Virgo, I wouldn't do that if I were you, and so you didn't do it. But it left you depleted. And this is you thinking, wow, you know what? I put 5 of my 10 Pentacles into this, and I've come up with next to nothing. What a waste. Looking back now, Virgo, you realise that. Wow, what I could have done with that, but I didn't. What was the past all about? Yeah, Virgo, you received advice from maybe 2 or 3 people, or your parents, or your partner. And what they said was, well, Virgo, no. You know, you've got to be careful about this. Just give a little bit. Just give a little bit. Okay? That's what we think, or I think you should do. Because this is someone who is clutching hold of 4 Pentacles. This is someone living in fear of financial loss or poverty. They're stuck in the matrix, Virgo. They're living from a place of fear, and they may be living also sort of hand to mouth. Oh no, we buy the cheapest of the cheap, Virgo. We don't want to risk any loss, Virgo. But occasionally, if you do take that risk, and if you make a calculated risk, an intelligent, informed risk, it can reap rewards. So Virgo, you may have been held back in the past. You gave a little bit. This is what this person said or group of people said. You should just do a little bit, and you got nothing from it. And this is you looking back thinking, what a waste. Because you did get some return, but it was very slow going, and it may have just dribbled into your account. Oh my God, right? Oh, yeah, I put 100 into that one and 100 into that one, so what have I got to show for it? I've got one back. Wow, yeah. So let's have a look at the immediate past. Four of Swords. This is you thinking, I can't believe I did that. I can't believe I did that. In the immediate past, how stupid. I could have done so much more with that, and I didn't. And I didn't. What happened in the immediate past? Yeah, I think out of disappointment, Virgo, you just walked away from it. Walked away from the investment, walked away from the situation. You may have had to cut your losses, take out what money you could from that, okay, and sit and think about things. And that's where I think you've been. You've been thinking about things. The truth is, Ace of Swords, I've got this new opportunity. Now I've gathered together what I have left. I'm taking all of it and thinking very carefully about what is going to bring me the biggest return. The truth. You've told yourself the truth, Virgo, with the Ace of Swords. You're not doing what you did in the past, and I'm afraid you're not going to be listening to whoever this is. So, Virgo, what are you thinking about? Judgment. The truth is, you made a bad judgment call in the past. And with this next judgment, this next decision, you need to be super careful about this. Really careful about this. Temperance. You're not going to rush into this, but you're also, Virgo, realizing that you don't want to coast and wait anymore to do something with this, because time is moving quite quickly now. So this is you putting your thinking cap on and trying to find maybe the right vehicle to put this lump sum of money into to reap the best return. There may have been an issue in the past with a Sagittarian. Okay, Temperance, Judgment are both Sag. You may have figured out the truth about a Sag, and it might have been painful. Why are you thinking about Judgment and Temperance? Yeah, okay, Three of Swords, wow. So you could have felt very disappointed, upset about a Sag. It may be you helped out a Sag of the past and got nothing from it. It may have depleted you even financially. What was the heartbreak all about? Yeah, it left you juggling money. So Virgo, you did something in the past. It might be because this person said you should, or you felt you had to do what people thought you should do, but it caused you financial loss, and it didn't actually bring you what you wanted. It didn't bring you a sense of success. It didn't. And this is you thinking, I'm not doing that again. I'm absolutely not doing that again. I'm not going to be left in a situation where I'm juggling money because I did, in inverted commas, the right thing. Or I followed somebody's advice. I'm not doing that again. No. This time, Virgo, you're doing what is right for you. So in the immediate future, you're ready to take action. You're looking at the bigger picture. You're assessing this lump sum of money. Whoever is in your environment, Virgo, is not happy. What they're saying is, oh, well, maybe you should just put a small amount of money into whatever this is you want to do. Just a small amount of money, Virgo. And what you're thinking about is, no, I did that before and I got nothing from it at all. Virgo, you're ready to take a calculated risk. So whoever this is, Virgo, you may see as either being too cautious or a little bit tight-fisted. They could own this money jointly with you. Could be your partner, right? Could be a business partner even, if not your wife, you know. Whoever this person is, maybe in the nicest sense, a bit of a killjoy. They're sitting in a lot of fear with the moon. They're clutching hold of 4 pentacles. And they're basically saying, Virgo, what do you think you're doing? Oh, no, 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 no. No, I think you should put a small amount into this and save the rest. You're turning your back, Virgo. You did that before and it brought you nothing but feeling disappointed and heartbroken. So you're not doing that again. Archangel Michael, when do we have the King of Wands and the Page of Pentacles for Virgo? Thank you, Michael. Yeah, Michael's telling me the beginning of November through the spring of next year. I'm not surprised, Virgo. I'm not surprised because you're sitting on this at the moment. Yeah. Let's have a look at your person's energy. They're not happy with what they feel you're about to do. They're not happy. 4 of Cups. Oh, Virgo, do you really want to put that money into that investment fund? Do you really want to buy that second-hand Bentley? Oh, I don't know if you should do that. I'm not very happy about this. Yeah. What are they saying to you? Virgo, I think you should hold back. Interesting, Leo. I think you should hold back, Virgo. Yeah. I mean, what if you got sick and we needed thousands for an operation? This is health. Whoever this person is, Virgo, is trying to pull you back. No, Virgo, don't do this. Do they have some kind of ulterior motive? I've got to ask that, guys, because this is someone who can be a little bit greedy in the nicest sense. 7 of Swords. Whatever they are suggesting, Virgo, they're doing that because it's going to benefit them if you play small. Yes. Okay. Yeah. I don't like that, guys. 7 of Swords, the devil. Yeah, Virgo, I don't like that. This is someone who's obsessed with keeping as much money, liquid cash, as possible. Obsessed. Yeah, this is someone, Virgo, a bit defensive with you. Oh, Virgo, you really want to do that? Are you sure? I think that's a bit too risky. I wouldn't do that if I were you. I wouldn't trust this person, Virgo, whoever they are. I'm afraid to say that. Yeah, because they want to keep everything for themselves. So, Virgo, if you're married to this woman, okay, if this is a husband and wife thing, and you're saying to your wife, look, you know, I took your advice before, I put a tiny amount of money into this particular thing, or I divided up the money. What you're saying to her is, it brought me nothing but stress. I didn't get any return for this. And I'm feeling very disappointed about that. Yeah, I did the right thing in the past. I did what you wanted me to do. But I feel as if I wasted the money because I played small. If this is your wife, what she's saying is, no, Virgo, oh, no, 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 no. Don't spend any money, because she wants to sit in the lap of luxury, Virgo. This is a hoarder, sadly. This is a hoarder. This is someone who wants to have a lot of money in the bank, not because her health might go under. No, I'm sorry, that's rubbish. The real reason is if she wants to go on a luxury cruise, you got the money to do it. If she wanted to go and buy an expensive designer outfit, she's got the money to do it. in your joint account, right? This is someone who is living in a fear-based mentality of never having enough. But actually, it's causing her to sit in the energy of self-indulgence. And Virgo, you're sick of it, because you could do a lot with the money other than just let it sit in your bank account earning a tiny amount of interest. That's your viewpoint. Well, it's ridiculous keeping that money in the bank account earning next to nothing if we could actually make that money work for us. Now, Virgo, this may not be your wife. I don't want to insult anyone. It could be a business partner. It could be a friend of yours that is advising you on a venture. Whoever this person is, what they're saying is, oh, no, 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 Virgo. But it's because they want to keep the majority of the money locked away. Because they're afraid, Virgo, that you're about to step forward and say, all right, I'm using this money, all of it, for that. They're terrified. What are you saying to this person, Virgo? Yeah. You're talking to this person about the past. You may be relaying the fact that you tried to do the right thing in the past, or you did what this person wanted you to do in the past, but you didn't gain anything from it. You didn't gain anything from it. Yeah, you did the right thing. People put you on a pedestal, but Virgo, you didn't gain anything from this. And you're looking back, and what you're saying to this person is, I'm not doing that again. I'm not doing that again. Yes, because it brought some kind of tower moment. You thought doing what you did in the past would reap some kind of reward, and it did not. No. Yeah. What you're saying to this person is, okay, well, that situation's now over and done with. We've closed out that cycle. I now need to think about the next 10, 20, 30 years. I need to use this money in an intelligent way, not just let it sit in the bank, because I need this money to work for me, or I need this money to work for us. You need to change your attitude, is what you're saying to this person. You need to think a little bit outside the box. You may be dealing with somebody, Virgo, very, very traditional, maybe, dare I say, for some people, slightly old-fashioned. They're all about saving every penny. You're all about making the money work for you. What are you saying to this person? You're thinking of various options. How to use the money you've got to make money. What are you saying to this person? Wow. Okay, so Virgo, you may be thinking of putting a sizable deposit on a property, or actually buying a very small property outright. It could be a studio flat. But what you're thinking about is, in your mind, property is possibly the way to go. So Virgo, if you're sat on a house and you paid off a mortgage, this is you thinking, well, rather than sitting on the equity, I'm going to release the equity and purchase a really small studio flat somewhere. I could rent out the studio flat and we'd actually make money from it. And it's not going to, in any way, cause us problems because we've already paid off the mortgage. As far as this person is concerned, what they may be saying is, no, because if we need the money for any eventualities, if I'm sick, if I have to go into hospital, the sun is the health card, right? What they're saying to you is, no, 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 we should be careful because we're not getting any younger, right? What they're actually thinking about is, no, because I feel nice and safe and secure, knowing that we've got another 80 grand equity sunk in the house, just in case. But they're thinking about self-indulgence. Whereas what you're thinking about is, I've got to be savvy here because I want my money this time to work for me. So you two are on completely different pages, which may be an issue. We will see. What are you saying to this person? that you're doing some serious research with the King of Swords because you now see everything so differently. So you're doing something pretty major, and I think, Virgo, you may be deciding to take equity out of your property, Four of Wands, and purchase a second property. Now, you've got to be careful, you know, you've got to think, well, if it's a second property, maybe I shouldn't have it in my name or our name. It should be in somebody else's name. Otherwise, you're going to be taxed heavily, you know. You've got to be careful. But Virgo, you're deciding to do something pretty major here. And your person's feeling a bit disgruntled, thinking, oh my goodness, what is Virgo doing? What's the energy between you two? I think, Virgo, this seems to be a good idea. This is what you want to do. Eight of Swords, yeah. I mean, I think your wife, maybe, is sat there thinking, what is Virgo doing? Oh, no, 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 no. Virgo's taking this lump sum and putting it into this property. What? But Virgo, you feel that's the right thing to do. Because if the money stays in your property, just sat in your property, this equity, it's not doing anything. It's just sat there. Whereas if you release the equity and actually purchase something sizable using it, whether it's a studio flat or a Bentley, right? Whatever this is for you, could be anything. What you're thinking about is it could gain a lot of value later on down the line. I mean, if you rent out a studio flat, depending on where it is, you might get, I don't know, 600, 700, 800 every month back from it. Whereas you're not getting anything with this equity sunk in the house at the moment. You're getting nothing. So you're thinking about this. So my lovely Virgos, this is all at the moment in your head. But what you're hoping for is to sit in the energy of the sun. The final card is the Hermit. That's your energy. You're doing a lot of soul searching about this lump sum of money. And let's see what you're going to be doing. Again, I don't think you're considering making a move on this, doing something with this until November time. And it may stretch into December, January, February, March next year. So what are you doing here, Virgo? Yeah, you're getting the ball rolling. Wow. You're getting the ball rolling, Virgo. This is super exciting for you. You're working on this new cycle. Eight of Pentacles. You are determined to make money from the money that you have. Now, Virgo, you could be releasing equity to add on a big extension on your existing house. But I think this is something to do with property because we've got the Four of Wands. Okay? Yeah. What are you considering here? Yeah, you're going for it. Knight of Wands is you simply inspired to do something with this money, which is going to add value somehow on a monetary basis to your life. Yeah. Eight of Wands. I mean, Virgo, you could be doing anything from purchasing a very small second property to adding on a sizable extension if you're able to do that. You could be deciding to develop loft space if you've got loft space. You may be thinking, well, you know, if we spend 20 grand on the loft space, it could add 60,000 to the value of the house. You're really looking at doing something, I think, to do with property. I'm looking at people here building, right? You could be renovating a small property and then flipping it and putting it back on the market, having pocketed 25 grand. Whatever you're doing, you're deciding to do this because you realize you wasted money in the past in some way and you're not doing that again. The Queen of Swords. I think this is the person that has been a little bit disgruntled with the whole thing. She's a bit guarded, she's a bit nervous. What she's saying is, okay, Virgo, if you're going to do this, you need to make sure it definitely is going to earn us money. I don't want this money to be wasted. She's not very happy you're doing this, Virgo, but you're trying to get her to see the bigger picture. You're trying. So Virgo, you're a little bit nervous about this. I mean, I don't know, you may have a load of builders wandering around with planks of wood, or you may be just psychologically feeling a bit stressed. I know my partner's not happy with this, but you feel it's going to reap rewards. Yeah, you do feel it's the right thing to do, Virgo. Justice. Yeah. I mean, this is you feeling, once I've signed this legal contract, once I have done this, I'm going to have to put in the work, but it's going to bring me the return that I should have had in the past. Yeah, Virgo, you are inspired again. You're excited about this. You've got something to, you know, dig your teeth into. Yeah. Page of Wands. You're inspired. Ooh, I could do this. I could do that. I wonder what the return would be if I did that. Okay. Let's wrap this up, guys. The Fool. Yes, it is a calculated risk. It is. It is risky, but you've done your homework at this point, Virgo. And this is you proud of yourself. Proud of yourself. Let's wrap this up for you, Virgo. This has been a long reading. Sorry, guys. The Ten of Pentacles. Virgo, if you stay the course, if you put in the work. Now, we've actually got people here building a house or putting on an extension, right? If you do this, you could end up sitting on the Ten of Pentacles, right? Yeah. So that seems to be the result, Virgo, of you taking the reins of the situation yourself, not listening to other people, and going for it. You don't get anywhere in life without taking a little bit of a risk. So Virgo, this is a wonderful reading. I really hope it's helped the right person or group of Virgos out there. I'm leaving it there. Take care of you, sending love and light your way, and many blessings. Bye, Virgo.